They're about to advance.
Someone's have a slingshot. And you're like,
We have a lot of goblins on this wall. I assume that when they die, they're going to start spawning on the ground.
As soon as they go down, which will be very quickly when the range starts firing, they're going to be popping into those huts along the first route.
Got it.
So, if you would not mind assisting, get them into those huts as soon as they're dead in the huts.
Calm down there, Gazghoul.
I'm going down.
In that case, when we do that, the people at the three I talked to about a captive
it's
scene,
me.
we'll do that then. I'll call for you to teleport to me.
Headgiver.
I'd recommend the second to last or last hut, so they don't immediately swarm in there.
Yeah, I gotcha. Nick, I'm so there's a shitposty part of me that wants to do something dumb with one of these huts and just have a goblin standing here in the middle of a fire and say, look up at them when they come around the corner and say, "This is fine."
Fucking yeah. Swinging
Jackie Storm,
blade
get running.
trap.
I want to, but I won't.
I volunteers to.
Oh, he almost died.
Go. Gotta warn the others. Nick, if you want to run forward and pause for the arrow volley from the wall.
Oh, we're opening up with an arrow volley. Okay.
Oh, absolutely. They're walking into the open.
Oh, got it. I'm gonna do it as soon as they
Make
reach the
sure
top
I
of the
have
rocks.
A DM or at least 2 DMs paying attention to our ranged.
Yep.
Hunting them down now.
My 3, once you die, just teleport to me immediately.
Got it.
Goblins on the walls ahead.
So that's Qin, Cyber, and Crossbit.
Just watching.
Lord. Aye.
Goblins on the walls
On the
ahead.
walls.
They're just watching.
Actually, Chris or Epic, do that because I'm gonna use the DM prop to do the arrow volley. So someone do the pause. You can use the fucking
I got
regular
that.
avatar prop then, or avatar pause.
Alright, they're going to look to try and snipe from range. As soon as they start firing, let me know. They're going to return a heavy volley.
Volcano's at the third layer.
Roger. Roll to see if the goblins see her.
That's a 19. No.
No, I don't see him.
Did they say J? The 9.
They see Jay. Pausing in 3. Pause! As the archers begin their advance forward in attempts to pick off the goblins along the wall, one of the individuals must have been spotted. Something must have given maybe the goblin impatience, but you will see a rain of arrows fly down from the wall towards the entrance. Rolling for everybody who has partial cover. Remain in your spots. I'm going to get rid of the fog.
Okay, there's more people here than you thought, I think.
Alright, NPCs, keep loosing with arrows. I'm going to stop the effect. Keep loosing with your bows.
I'll get that.
It really does, yeah.
Is that a major or? Oh, okay. Alright, I'll say it goes through my shield into my arm then.
You're always at full cover.
Auto fire's coming down. I'm just sitting here with a cup of tea. Nice rain.
Fucking dwarves.
Cup of ale, just.
Faye has been healed. Rolled for and healed already.
First arrow volley will miss. The second roll, protecting body, 18. It will
Let's
also
go.
slam into your shield.
Oh yeah. Alright. Oh, sick.
Let them know who's coming.
It's gonna be the Space Marine 2 banner defense soon.
Hell yeah, thank you. They suck.
One day. Please. They suck. Instantly watch the Markle beside you. You'd fucking just... I will cover one of you. Open face dive. Oh, you jived into my sword.
Gray arrow will dink off your armor.
Full iron +5.
We need to get an actual banner that we can like as a prop for our knights.
Oh, don't worry. Come. That's a lot of them. That's like a rotating. I told you. I told
Alright, is that everyone, Epic?
That's everyone.
Alright, unpause him.
Dude, look at the rock face behind us.
All right, unpause. As the
Unpause!
You know your roles.
Unpause!
A little bit.
Alright, a few of you slow down with the arrows.
You're trying to find
When
what
you
arrows you have
immediately
left.
get flicked off too. 19, 18. Goodness gracious, ranged people are spooky.
Getting closer. Getting closer.
You can take the brunt.
Click off 2 and the third one uses the body of one of his friends.
They better hurry the fuck up.
Alright, 2 more archers go down. Because they're not going to push
3
up
more.
until... 3 more.
I've been saying for y'all to get click that.
Next only from the players, Xena, Cyber, Tron you'll go down, and then the rest of the goblins will abandon the area where they can be shot at. They don't like getting shot
There goes Cyber, you're down.
Cyber, get down.
Alright, cease the arrow fire for now. I'm going to push up.
The opening is now.
Who's heavier on the left than the right? Time is now.
Yeah.
There's a lull. That's our chance. Armor, move up. Next set of cover.
Alright, they're pushing.
Alright, they're pushing. Alright, Gobos, get ready. Alright, Gobos. Audible. Small bit of tiny strength. Charge over the rubble.
The 2 teleporting to, for the human, feel free to teleport on CrossFit. I'm in position.
Rest of my Gobos, if he goes down, feel free to spawn back on Epic Orange.
Advance to the stone!
My next lump of Gobos become visible around this corner.
Cybernetic, 1 more. Go over 1 more.
Budget, go down.
On my left.
I got you.
Samuel, step back. Oh, yeah.
Goblin impatience. Run them.
Make sure we're looking after our archers.
Yep, I've been with them the entire time.
If you see an arrow strike you, take the hit.
Got they're rolling. With an 18, as the goblins come forward, you quickly use your sword to strike them in their vital points, causing both of them to go down. Rolling. With an 18, Tiberius. That little bitch took my spear.
Alright, goblins go down, let them advance into this new area.
That's full steel, so +6.
They're really laying on that arrow fire.
2+6 for an 8. A single shot of arrow fire from above you, up on the wall, manages to pierce your armor. Major injury.
Stay behind me. Go. I'm on your left.
Alright, Gobby Gobbos. Hide in any crevices you can find. You do not want to be seen here.
Front line, pause. Rolling. With an 18 Tiberius, you see it just before it happens, and with an 18, you look down and see a tripwire, and you're able to cut it before it's able to hit your teammates, and with that...
I want my 2 biters to group up. Sean, teleport to Luna.
Watch your step. Good eyes, turns. Good call. Now continue to advance. Walking pace, shoulder to shoulder, shields up. Lightly armored, use us as your shield.
Gobbos, be invisible if you think you'll be seen from where you're standing. This is going to be an ambush here.
Where do you want your biters, Maple?
You two are good where you are. You're gonna look for the. We're gonna keep an eye out for the first person that strays out of the group's formation.
Copy.
Win the neighbor. They didn't see you. Hop out when you want to.
Sarah, pause. Lieutenant, as you crest the corner, you will hear a snap at your feet. And as you hear that, you will instinctually duck down as a sword will... Oh, pause.
As the formation moves forward, you hear the cackling and screaming of goblins as they come out of all crevices around you. An ambush has ensued. Unpause.
Oh my fucking god. Alright.
Biters, stay invisible, go behind the group. Go behind the players.
Where's the range?
Firing.
Rolling, Faye.
Yep.
2, arrow will go wide.
Damn it.
How are you throwing weapons?
Where is he?
Rolling, Sarah.
That one.
Biters,
7
you're
plus
gonna come around the
2,
corner.
it will
You're
stick
gonna
into
go
his
from,
shield.
You're gonna go for Morian.
Two waves of gobbos here.
Budgie, go down.
Round the corner, become visible, and get at him again.
Right there.
After your second life, muster around Epic Orange invisible.
Budgie, good back.
Matthias, with a 10, you're able to go back and forth with this goblin, neither gaining ground. Major, this is, yeah, plus 4, 14. You're able to deliver cuts to this goblin. Able to injure it and slow it down enough they're able to fell it.
FT bot. Sword out. Q and sword to throat. Cyber, turn around.
Hold here!
We have people in the building. They're clearing it.
Alright, my dead gobos. Come over here with me. We're gonna get ready to come over here.
Rolling. As your shield bash to the side, the arrow will go wide. With a 12, that arrow will miss you.
My archers up here on the high ground. The rest of you spread out in that area.
You see one Seraph firing from inside the catapult. You level your crossbow. And the one standing
Alright,
next
got
to
my
it.
3. Rest of you,
To the
most of us
eyes.
will be
They
hanging out
tumble
here by the
backwards
prisoner cages.
and hit the
We
ground.
don't want them to, immediately go into the room with crystals.
Remember, slight pause to make us think that things are over with. Give them time to search buildings and such.
Of course. Once they finally come around here, we'll rush out of the prison area. Until that time, get some water, have a drink, or hold for a moment.
No traps.
Ready to move on.
Seems whatever they've decided to move, they push it.
One of the messages has been found.
Wonderful.
Watch above us.
Look and you squint. Broken column. Says something about a plan to kill a lone human and sell for it on the hill.
Make sure to calm the combat ambience.
Where's Arnold? Here. In the corner. Right here. Stay in cover.
I found this amongst some of the debris. It's in broken common, but it's talking about killing someone young in a stone fort. It could be any of the keeps around here. I have a feeling it might be Nautis.
Can I get a DM to pop down one?
Stone fort.
I can handle it.
As you focus yourself, listening and looking around, Cody, for a brief moment, you think of the dead citizen civilian behind you.
Of course.
If there is any chance there are others here, perhaps a more measured approach to their rescue may be required.
With a 6, 1 point of failure. It's difficult.
My 3 NPCs for the hostage scenario, we're going to do another one further in.
You know what you're doing. You get it
See if the players learned their lesson.
Can you tuck this in for me using the other hand?
Eyes open. Do not advance. 9+1.
Also, be advised. These things are taking hostages. They knew we were coming. They're ready and waiting. They'll kill them if they see us approach too fast.
Bandage or potion?
It's going to be in the building with all the bedrolls next to the area with cages.
Roger that.
We can at least get the archers to take a shot.
Oh, yeah.
Do you see anything?
That is a 19.
Nothing.
Any movement?
Nothing. No movement.
Bless the Sora.
Heavily armored.
My 3, come to me now.
Secure the courtyard by the catapults. Loose ring formation. Go now.
On me.
Kyler, pause. As you take a step forward with a 9, you can just barely see it at your feet, but it's too late as your foot will trip over another wire. Rolling. 15 plus armor, plus 3 anti-armor. Luckily, the armor is strong, and as the log comes down... Grab it. It will catch you in between the rock and the log, but it will stop.
Get this off him. Get this off him.
Hey. Come on. Come on. Am I stuck?
Yeah, stuck between the two.
Oh, fuck. I got it.
All right.
Come on.
3, 2, 1, pull.
Here, pull him back. Pull him back. Switch with him.
You are no longer on point. Tiberius, take point.
Yes, my lord.
Secure the courtyard. 360 security. Do so. Lightly armored. Start sweeping through the building.
Catapults on the right.
That one's been cleared.
That's the war chief's hut right there. Spread out. Form a wider perimeter.
Stop all that direction.
Hold here. Eyes open.
Pure silence compared to the battle just moments ago. No smell, no hear anything.
I see one off to our left. I'm behind a
Oh, it's too quiet.
building.
It is.
Maybe, I can't tell.
No doubts. They're
It's
waiting
too dark.
We got to sweep.
We need to move as a group then. This position is too
Can I get
open.
3
We're likely more
volunteers
to
real quick?
to an attack.
3 volunteers.
There's lots of traps.
Ron?
Opyrus. Ron? Opyrus?
What are they?
One more?
Urge.
They're scouting the building.
Alright, I'll take 4 of you. Teleport an Epic Orange, please. Remain invisible.
Fill that gap then.
Hold it. Hold it. All right.
As you look around, listen, there's nothing. You send your mace forward first, trying to activate any trap, and
Epic Orange,
it
can you
catches
repeat,
nothing.
please?
Don't like that.
This have probably been ransacked already. But me to look.
Am I searching?
Rolling. With a 16, you will open the chest in front and you will see 1 flash powder bundled up neatly.
Hold a moment, lass. I've got flash powder here. Yeah, take it.
Have the people searching the sleeping room been handled?
No. You got this, sir?
Yes.
Okay. I wasn't aware they were going all the way up here.
I'm not here to loot, I'm just looking. Okay.
If you see any documentation, bring it to the Lord. What on earth is this?
People who love being blind.
crossbows. There's no movement, armor. It is silence.
It's the graves. You don't think they're just trying to trick us to delay us?
They might have flash powder, be careful. Especially those that have all light vision. Found a punch it in the chest up there.
If we were to hand it off to whoever might need it, or keep it yourself.
Passed it to Torte already. Just making you aware. If they've got it, she use it.
Are we all counted?
Hello, Tang is here. Where should I go?
Teleport to Brunswick.
Understood.
Stockpile in the distance. I remember seeing when I was in here last. Are heavily armed. See this area in front of us? The tusk, the dirt mound, the barrels. I'm going to sweep up to that in a moment.
Everything's clear.
Yes, Lord.
Goblin was taken care of over there. There's a couple sleeping.
So that means they were unprepared and they're disorganized. It's good. It's very good.
Still worries me about the booby traps, though.
Sam.
I think someone with a long sword or a spear should probably keep it out. Keep it out and pointed. And traversing. Could catch a tripwire before anyone else.
Thank you, my sleeping goblins. You can go rejoin the rest.
When they snap, that's when they're activated.
Nothing serves. Let's see, war chief. Over there's the remains.
You can quite literally just walk back behind the rubble and walk out as Tang. Not gonna let you sit here invisible, just wherever.
Yeah, I was gonna climb up over a fucking rock.
Yeah.
Be like, what did I miss?
Should be.
Yeah,
Alright, I'm
just
putting
to
you.
walk over this rubble.
Yeah. Dragging you back up.
Perpendicular with the dirt mound, facing inwards towards the rest of the fortress.
Samuel.
Lightly armed. Start searching the building.
As you pass between the two objects here, pause.
Eyes open for traps.
Oh no.
Everyone else can continue, just Samuel specifically. With a critical one, as you take a step forward, almost immediately the ground underneath of you is going to cave in. With a 9... Oh, yes, that's right. Baron.
Can I attempt?
Yes. With a 16, you will be able to grab him and pull him back just in time, as the ground underneath of him will collapse into a 5-foot deep pitfall.
Oh. Thank you, Nick. Watch out,
Thanks,
there's
man.
pitfalls. Fuck.
That would have been bad. I think you see spikes at the bottom of it. Maybe you lead forward with your spear to cap the ground in front of us as we advance, make sure they don't do it again. Okay, join with us. That's reinforcements. Understood. Leaving a front on right or left for you guys to stray through.
We appreciate you so much, Barrett.
I'll catch you up a bit. So far it's been pretty sparse. A couple of ambushes, goblins archering us.
Now slap throat.
A number of traps though. Tyler ended up getting caught by one, but Tib was able to take him out.
Has anyone given out the second intel yet?
Not yet. The ground in front of us
I'm giving the second intel out now.
Okay.
They also have hostages as well, so keep an eye out. Try not to approach fast, otherwise they will.
About to have someone maybe enter the Orchis hut.
Wait, no, somebody already did give out.
Wasn't it?
To the right. Chieftain's hut.
Somebody already did give out the second one. Alright, I'm giving out the first one.
Where we move up to this bone here, give us at least some cover if we would get shot at.
You'd expect people to listen to orders. By now, at least.
What's happening?
That's why men in charge and women in charge repeat them over and over again. Why do you think that is?
Because
that
it
doesn't
sucks when a
resonate.
tiny little hobbit gives you attitude in the middle of a fucking war.
Kyler, as you're standing here, you feel something
That's disregard.
leathery at your
The
foot.
difference
As long
between
as we repeat
myself
the orders.
and
Kicking
the
a
other
little
men
bit
that he talks to
in the
like that
rubble.
is I would fucking
Just so
kick
DMs
him.
know, the amulet and the
You see it looks
campaign
like a small
message is
bit of
going to be in the
leather
VRChat hut.
sticking out, a parchment of some kind. It's hard to tell from this angle.
Roger that. He's gonna touch around it, fearing of a trap.
The 15 doesn't feel like there's any trap set there, but as you begin to feel out to it, it looks like it's well enclosed. As you begin to pull away at it, it looks like something that fell and got covered in the rubble.
What if they
As you
knew?
pull up, it's quite large in size.
There's too much.
As you begin to show what it is, you realize
My 3 in the long hut. Someone's heard you. They're slowly approaching.
They were halted.
It's right in that long hall. Bedrolls, and I heard whimpering.
the map hasn't given out.
Roger that.
Leaning over the fact that some people don't know how to have a good attitude when they're being told to do something.
I'll let on know in person.
Kaz is for once waiting for
But now we
the rest of the
That's
team to
why
move up.
when On always tells me to make sure they don't fuck this up, I'm like, but they're not gonna fucking listen to me.
Okay.
We'll learn.
So they'll probably have the ambush force from the prison area, and then they'll be able to. They'll be able to get in if they're waiting for the rest to move
Here,
up.
Kyler, I found this note, Lord. Here. She hands you that note. There's something about
Should be
success
certain
at a
building to the left.
Swarm fortress.
We're going to be very vulnerable as we advance forward.
Oh,
Armored
that
line.
note.
See the next line of rubble? Move up to it. That one. Slowly. On the left.
I'm gonna get ready to throw down a pause once they hit the tusk on the ground.
The right side is unsearched. Samuel, stay here and watch this flank.
Understood, sir. Yes, Lord.
If you get hit by a small dart, please come see me. It's tier 2 post.
Pause. As the armored line advances and the motley crew of volunteers moves further into the fortress, you hear a roar of high-pitched squeals coming from the area where the meat and prisoners were kept, as a wave of goblins, almost seeming unending, come pouring forth. Unpause. Get in there, Gobos. 3 lives. 3 lives.
Same rule with 13, as this one comes in, you're able to use your shield to parry its sword away and deliver a strike to the midsection of the goblin, causing its guts to spill out.
One of the goblin archers up top will have an arrow sink into their throat as they go gagging back.
Dang, as this goblin comes in with a 19, easily enough, you've killed hundreds, if not thousands of them, and you're able to butcher it in front. Man, as you come in against this goblin, they use their shield and they will parry your spear to the side with a 7 and deliver a blow. Fuck me. With a 3+0, no armor, it's gonna dig into your side, critical injury. Samuel, as you watch that goblin giving Marin a critical injury, you quickly step in with a 16, delivering a slash to the throat, killing the creature immediately. Rolling Tiberius. With a 16, you're able to concuss the creature in front of you and throw it onto its back and follow up with a stab to the head. Thing rolling. With a 15, you're able to kill the creature in front of you. However, as you're fighting it, you quickly back up away from one of the arrows. With a 10, your foot will catch a line. However, it does not snap. It is right. You notice that the rope runs up and through and around. Did you just run
Wind, you just
past
got
him?
into the wall by an arrow.
I went here.
Rolling. Understood. With a 7, Samuel, you're gonna catch that. A 19 plus armor. It's going to and it will glance onto the neck plate. Oh, with a 19, you saw that it glanced off, but you throw the goblin to the side, crashing him into the wall. Rolling. With a 3 plus 2, as you go against this creature for a 5, you're able to get under your armor, but with a 14 plus 6 for a dirty 20, you plank off the plate, no injury.
There's another arrow. With a 19, Sarah, you just managed to avoid the second arrows. You close in.
There's another arrow comes in, Tiberius, with an 18 off the shoulder.
Window Pirates coming in from the rear. Jack, keep coming from the rear. Keep targeting those two. Jackie, who did you aim at?
Is somebody gonna fire at the archers? Or am I just gonna have to
With a 7 plus 6, as that goblin can use a fire, you watch that their arrows are getting closer and closer to your joint locks. No injury. As this goblin comes in, with a 13, you catch the blade, they kick you, immediately breaking their foot as you're able to crush their skull and throw them against the ground and kill them. Oh, understood. With a 14, an arrow from or a goblin from tank.
Another bolt from your left, Sarah.
You're not dead, but your bow is broken.
Rolling. With a 15, the first bolt you let off goes right through its throat.
We're not
as it
advanced
spins
yet,
and
we
hits
can't.
the ground.
Three lives, correct?
Plus your armor.
That's right. If you're out of your lives,
I didn't realize.
I'm just letting you know. I didn't know if you knew.
Freeze up the ends.
That is a 12 as the arrow goes straight into its
Rolling. 3 plus bonuses, arrow will miss.
if you are out of your 3 lives,
Rolling again.
With the gauntlets.
18. 18, an arrow into the visor.
all right. Rough blob here.
Marco, you're too close to our
I don't know, maybe it's in the cage for a reason. Could learn something.
Obviously wasn't a friend of yours.
Yeah, bait. Logical.
Clear it out quick.
Rolling, Harry. With a 10, you feel your foot snag something, but it doesn't snap.
Me and of course we're dead. Get some
You look
water
down and see
in
a
there,
tripwire.
Get ready for the next bit of combat.
Right.
Careful.
Back up.
Back up. Back up.
Let them loot this area.
As you cut it, grab the effect. You hear a rumbling from up top. That prop did not work. You see a rock fall down from the top as the... Why am I having a stroke? As the line goes slack, a rock from above will fall down and...
Right. Bastards.
Yeah, this shit happens.
Right. Did everything clean that out, everyone?
10 with an 8, -2 for your negative to perception. You don't see anything in these bushes, but there's a lot of them.
Thank you, daylight.
As you begin to clear through the bushes, a loud as a pitfall, and with a 3 + 6 for a 9, one of these spikes will find its way into your right leg joint, causing a major injury.
Ah, great. Ah, God damn it!
You're able to crawl your way
Will the
out.
volunteer before teleport to me, please?
Fine.
As you look forward, Tang, you see maybe 5 or 6 others in this area.
Are you fucking kidding me? Pitfalls. Multiple.
I need 3 more people to teleport over to Epic Orange, please.
Ooh, nasty. Okay. Arrow bracket, bandage, +3.
I saw that one.
Rolling.
You watch as
Go
the
plus
arrow
2.
goes flying,
Alright, no. No more hostage team is all good and done.
Okay, just ask for
Row DM's here. What rules are needed?
and +3.
Cyber, you are now an escort quest.
6 + 3,
You can
success.
still die.
What does she see?
Critical. Here, facing this way, so the injured can regroup with the others. Move the medics and move the injured up to the rest of the group. Behind the tusk.
Oh god, here we go again.
Move them.
Go. Move.
Shield wall, shift right. Shield wall, shift right.
You got all blights and patience on your last here.
For any tier potion on you.
Tier 2s. I got a lot of
Okay,
tier 2s
tier
on me.
2, syringe, +3.
A 5 + 3 for an 8. I already got it.
Okay.
It will be very painful as the wound begins to stitch itself back together and new flesh forms, but it will be successful.
It'll be really bad if you go down.
Room searched.
You have to get up. We need your crossbow. We need your crossbow. It'll work really fast and it'll hurt a great deal, but it's still the fire person.
Maple, was the hostage?
No, the hostage room was not thoroughly searched. The priority was the hostage.
Okay, good. Third message, technically, is in there.
Understood.
Alright, I'm behind you. Keep moving.
Harper, I want you here, looking this way. Best as you can. I just need eyes around this bend.
My goblins are sitting on the tusks. I would like you to be visible and taunting the players. If you get shot, you get shot. But you're trying to bait them forward.
Rocks. You know what we might be able to
Pray
do?
for this man, please.
It's a bit of a jump from that skull to that roof, though. Shit, archers, direct front.
Look.
Archers, direct front, and in the tower. Use those rocks as cover. You're the only thing
Best
slowing
they
me down
can.
right now.
With a 14 hopper, the first one will be hit and will fall down in the tower and you will hear a splat. And the other one will run.
Up in the tower and straight ahead. Support Mr. Hopper, please.
Stays back on her feet. Wind's knocked out of her though.
I see him up there.
Oh,
15
yeah,
jack to the
it's along
6 arrows
tower.
gonna hit
There's
you.
3 straight over there. I already knocked
Go
one
for it.
off. Let's see if I can get the second. Show your face again.
A little higher.
Past this line.
There you go.
We need whatever intel we can find. This one's been searched.
Off out. This hurts. Please show your head.
Before if you go down, you'll get behind cover again.
Oh, no, I didn't look.
Oh, okay. I can't hold that for so long.
It's from the Carter's Guild.
Which intel do we want in the longhouse?
On those bones.
Shorty's currently searching.
Yeah, I've been trying.
Break off group.
Between them and the tower.
With a 15, a arrow will go forward and will hit one of the goblins off. Jackie, 15, your head.
I see one.
There you go.
The third one, understood.
Keep returning fire.
Rolling Faye. With a 10, your arrow will go wide.
What about the cave system behind the chieftain's hut?
Rolling Sarah. 7 plus 2, arrow will go wide.
Give us the first sighting of that hobgoblin.
Hopper with an 18, your arrow will go forward and strike the goblin at the very top, knocking him off.
You're going to come
UMP.
from the side here, where I'm at. You're going to yell at our goblins and get them to fall back here.
How do you think I feel? It's like
Rolling.
Let's
4 plus
see
2, it will
him
go
on
wide.
the tower first, so I can hear what's on him.
Sarah?
Roger.
What?
Odin, over here. To me.
Can you? I'm gonna hit you in a second.
My nameplate.
Rolling Faye.
Okay.
4, it will go wide.
You don't have to turn it.
Sarah rolling.
You don't have to.
14 plus 2.
Oh my god! Thank fucking god.
The 16, Lennon, you are hit.
Make sure that you're seeing, keep
Yeah,
your shield
Lennon.
in front of you.
Suck my nuts.
Shoot back as you shoot forward.
Rolling Faye.
Just skip across the rock in front of you that would have aimed for your eye.
With a 10, another arrow goes wide.
Markle or
Must be
looking
that
at
wound in my
the
stomach.
cave entrance.
It's healing still.
Sarah, you hear
It's okay, Faye. Just take it easy.
I forgot to mention this.
Rolling Hopper.
If they try to, if they
With
try
11, your arrow will go through and strike one of the goblins into the leg. However, you will notice an arrow from up top come towards you. With a 6, you're able to dodge with 15 plus armor, no injuries. It will go
Also,
into the leather.
Samuel has the
Your weapons are
DM's here.
Stand by. I'm gonna pause.
Look at this arrow. Look at this
Oh.
fucking arrow. I need
Pause.
As you all continue to see fire exchange between your fellow archers and the goblins up front, you see a large hobgoblin showing itself at the top of the tower, keeping most of its large, wretched body behind its shield, barking orders. But the one thing that you can see in the morning light is a gleam of light bouncing off of what looks like a ornate brass chain with some sort of insignia on it. All of you would recognize this. It is part of the outfit worn by the High Castellan, probably lost in the fighting here before, and that wretched beast wears it as a trophy. It barks a few orders and then disappears back from view. Unpause.
You said you wanted an injury roll from that arrow?
Yes, that shit went right into my forehead.
5 plus 3, it didn't go into your forehead, but it did go into your right shoulder. Major injury.
We're getting sandwiched too heavily. I'm about to order the heavy line forward. Be ready for that.
Yes, ma'am. Come in.
Alright, I'll be ready with a pause for an ambush.
My shoulder. The one closest to you.
You will see a arrow, major injury.
Here's
away,
two. Let me pull it out.
Left and
No,
right,
ready to
before
drink.
you see me.
Alright.
9 plus 2, as the arrow is ripped out and the potion will go down, it will be successful treatment.
My goblins in the bushes, be ready.
Thank you, Faye.
Yeah, it's doing. Okay, good.
At a walking pace! Advance! Watch your corners.
Demons scuttling behind all of the rubble.
Lightly armored, use us as your shields. We are in place.
My belly's still killing me.
Continue to advance past the tower. For that,
Behind the wall might be another trap.
Pause! As you move forward towards where you last saw the wretched creature above, you hear a war cry from behind you and in front of you as another trap has been sprung as goblins come flooding in from all sides. Unpause. We're gonna have 2 lives here.
Rolling, sorry, my bad. Oh no, you got it, Chris, go. Rolling. Matthias with the 6 as you're going against this goblin. 6 plus, is it full major plus 4? Yes. For a 10, just barely. As your sword gets stuck in the shield, you see the goblin start to wind up for attack, but you're able to wrench it out of the shield and deliver a light blow to the creature.
Hit the rear
Rolling
2
tag.
more times. Merciless. Hit the rear 2 more times.
With a 7, as that creature goes down, you watch it fall to its knee, but with the last of its energy, it lunges forward for a strike. But with a 13 plus 6, it'll plink off of your steel as it falls to the ground, dead.
What's your armor value? +5, but I have a major.
Once there is at least 3 to 4 of you, you guys have 2 lives, you're both charging around the corner.
Damn here.
+1 to the injury.
What's the
The
injury?
goblins in the front.
Major.
7 plus 1 successful treatment.
Swords, slow their progress.
With a 13 plus 2, Sarah, next shot. Gonna assume that's the Arbalist.
Give me a second. No.
Oh.
That's Faye's crossbow that I just stole.
Uh-oh.
I'm reloading both. So it's taking double the time.
Understood.
I'm being shot at, by the way. I've taken at least 2 arrows.
13 plus 2. 13 plus 2. Dead. I believe it was a 4 plus 3 and a 16 plus 3. 4 plus 3, 1 major. Not you. What are you doing?
No, I was trying to intervene.
Oh, it was a while ago. Old injury rolls.
Okay, alright.
Rolling. With a 12, the arrow will hit. 12, an arrow to the chest. Rolling. Yep. You said plus 2?
Yes.
This is a 1 plus 2 for 3. Failure, that'll pick us to a critical.
Sarah? Where is... Lydia! Lydia!
You hear your voice being called from the other side. What's the roll needed here? 5 plus 3, 8. Successful. You hear Faye from behind calling out your name as you see a very bloody Sarah.
Here, tier 2. She has a critical. Get her.
14 plus 3. As painful as it is, but it'll succeed.
Alright, my back goblins. Last live, if you're still alive. If not, gather up around the corner. We're gonna have a big surge. And we'll give them some time to loot again.
If you're in the rear, give me a couple archers so you can get picked off.
Rolling. Rolling, Samuel.
Behind the bush.
As you go back and forth, this goblin with a 13, its sword comes in, but it planks off the armor, allowing you to follow up with a strike with your shield, dazing the enemy in front, and then following up with a sword blow to the chest.
Gets hit with an arrow directly in the chest. You see them spin and hit the ground. Blood spraying from the wound.
Rolling.
Another one directly.
With the 11, you watch it glance off of the plate of the goblin. Oh, never mind. You hit the goblin. It dies.
Hobgoblin gonna have you come out on front of the corner and command the charge.
Hits one of the
Rolling, Sarah.
on the rocks.
10 plus 2, it will go wide. 12, actually no, it'll hit them. Yes, that does meet your threshold, I lied. With a 12, that's gonna hit the goblin. A 12. You're hit, dead.
With the hobgoblin to be more armored.
This should be the last of them from the rear. Archers, wipe them out.
I want the hobgoblin to have at least a
Heavy line, get ready to advance.
Hopper with 11, you'll hit the goblin.
The bastard fled onto the wall.
11.
Show yourself, fight for a couple
Rolling.
seconds,
Oh god, where is he?
back to the wall.
15 plus 2. 15 plus 2.
Get ready to advance. That hobgoblin fell back onto the wall.
God, I'm so sneaky.
Oh, and just to reinform you, after you decide to pull back, you're going to be running all the way around the corner to that last door and getting on the wall.
Major injury. Shit, it's the same leg.
Yeah, but was it the same spot? Looks like going for the legs.
Daniel! Come here, you're the center of the movement. Come here, facing this direction. The rest of you get on his left and right.
Rolling.
Hurry up!
17 plus 1, 18. Success.
We're going to be advancing straight through that crevasse.
Critical is a crossbow.
Those bastards have
Rolling.
run and hide behind
Shoulder
there.
color.
Expect traps, keep your eyes open. Once
No,
we
no,
clear
no,
it,
no, no, no.
Not gonna
we'll pursue
chance
the
it.
leader
I'm
up onto the
doing
wall
a
and
tier
kill
3 with syringe plus 4.
Thank God, with a 2 plus 4 for 6. Just barely meeting the threshold. The pain will be unbearable as the new skin begins to grow and stitch itself back together, but the blood will stop eventually.
Tiziana, just do me a favor and switch to Sword and Shield and stand in front of one of the archers.
Just admiring its viscosity.
Is he okay?
Come on, Arnulf, you gotta have some fun. We've been here for hours. Let's go. What?
You are losing. You've lost a lot.
What do you mean?
Alright, bro, that leg should be okay. I'm not doing some of the pissy stuff that the fucking nobles here do.
I didn't ask you to be fine. Are you injured?
No, they never touched me.
Good.
Get ready to
Very
advance
low
on
on
the wall.
supplies. Very low.
This is the last of our push.
Armored line! At a walking pace!
Alright, gobos, get ready. Chanting, chanting.
On left.
Give a full charge in 3, 2, 1. Charge their line.
You hear chanting as all of a sudden. Here they come! Left! Tank put it home! And a wave comes in from both. We're left! We're left! I'm on fucking show!
And as you turn back to watch the front line, you watch a goblin in the back line cut a line and readjust a trap in your direction, rolling. With a 19, you'll watch a spear come flying in your direction, but with the plate for a +6, it will glance off. Actually, you will.
Holy shit!
What the fuck? Where?
From another tower.
Hobgoblin, fall back. Fall back.
But that is with a 2+4. As you go against this goblin with a 6, they will parry your sword to the side and deliver a strike. With a 5+5 for a 10 major injury to your side. Harry, with an 11, you use your armor to the advantage, pushing one to the ground and continue to push forward. Rolling Samuel. With a 16, as you charge it, you'll watch it fly off to the side and into the walls. You crush it among your shield.
Michael, Maple, you're
Yes, we keep saying that. Maple, you are hot miking. I know you're fighting. I'm just going to drag you. Yeah, there you go. You can undeafen yourself.
You can see them. Stand
At least one injury roll.
DM here?
Rolling.
No. You go back to being your character. 12 plus no armor? You have armor?
Nope.
Minor injury. Samuel, how many? 13 plus armor, no injury. 12 plus 0.
So there's no damage, it's 12. Threshold 11.
For minor injuries?
Oh, that's
You're not wearing armor.
Minors, yeah. Never mind. Forget what I said.
Rolling. How many?
2 arrows.
Just 1.
8 plus 5, no injury. Aaron, how many?
What's your armor value?
I'll take 2.
5 plus 5, 10. Major wound. Rolling.
15, no injury, 5 critical. How many criticals have you had?
Oh, that's the second.
Okay, thank God. Okay.
Shit. Michael, get her back. She's bleeding heavily.
Anything? Injury rolls?
All good.
All good? Good.
I've been a pincushion. How are you doing?
Damn here.
You just want the
Just
one?
a question. The hobgoblin, his shield, is it wood or metal?
Good question. Is the hobgoblin shield wood or metal?
It is wood with studded metal.
Wood with metal in it, like studs.
Okay, basically wood though. Good.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck. I'm
Treatment.
+3.
I need to stop that bleeding.
19 plus 3. You'll quickly stitch up the critical and move on to the next.
Critical wound. Arrows nicked the artery.
Arrow bracket. Bandage +3.
As you use the arrow bracket and you're able to push a bandage in to stop the bleeding with a 12 plus 3, it'll be successful.
Help me back.
Was this already rolled for?
Yes, good. We're good.
Yes. Yeah, Nadia's still bleeding.
DM possible answer, yes.
Since we're in a lull, would this count as a new battle? Or is it still the same one?
This is a major of yours, correct?
Yes.
I don't know how to classify that. I'm gonna ask for Brunswick.
After all my gobblers up here die, spawn up on the wall with the hobgoblin up here.
Can I get clarification on a player's minor and major? It's for them. You would know more.
Was the
What's your question?
what we just did, does that count as a new battle, or is this still the same battle?
There was a lull, so it's a new battle.
New battle.
You see arrows flying down from the hill above.
No, there's no injury there.
Wheel left! Wheel left! Shields up! Wheel left! Wheel left! Wheel left! Shields this way!
Apex, Q, and Lexi Church go up on the wall with the hobgoblin. It looks like they might be trying to go up the wall there. I want to make sure our hobgoblin doesn't get soloed out.
Yeah, I'm trying here. I'm not exactly the best shield.
Just don't move. Just don't fucking move. Oh, where's my
As soon as they shield wall, Wings start rolling those boulders. Chris, give them rolls.
Rolling. 6 plus 2, Sarah will miss.
Let me know when you're starting to roll.
Rolling. 17 minus 4. He'll glance off the shield. Plus 2. Yes, that's right. 17 plus 2. Yeah, whatever. Plus 2. 19. Success. Oh.
Boulder's going. Boulder's going. Fucking.
You will watch a boulder take out your teammates to the left. If you were just a few inches to your left, you would have been in that range. Rolling upper. 19. You'll be able to loose an arrow at one of the goblins. Are you aiming all the way up top, or?
No, I was technically aiming to the two of the
Got it.
rock in front of us.
19, an arrow. Rolling Faye. Natural 20. Natural 20.
Oh, Jesus.
7. 15. 15, Faye.
Plus 2.
Goblin going up the wall. As soon as you see him go up the wall, run to the door to the left.
Oh, are you
doing?
Are you treating something? Am I ignoring you?
No.
Oh.
He gets a plus 2.
Oh.
I have to solve something real quick. I'm sorry. I will be right back.
Yes.
I need an injury roll for that rock.
Oh,
got her? Okay.
4 plus 3, 7 major injury as it slammed into your shoulder, and you feel it moving and creaking in a weird way.
Goblin roll, you have 2 lives, and then you're done, and it's just the hobgoblin left.
Rolling row. With a 15, you're able to sorry, Mike. With a 15, you're able to use the front line to your advantage, slamming some of their swords into each other and causing a confusion as you're able to slay the one in front of you.
The goblins come running at them from behind. Go through there.
Don't let him hit your
I can't. I rolled it. I have to go with it. Marin, as you go in against the creature in front of you, it rushes in, and with a 7, it will push your spear to the side. And with a 3 plus 0, another critical injury. That is your third.
Yeah.
I need to stop rolling for you. Okay.
13 as an arrow sinks into one of the goblins that are firing on the group.
Your roll will take place later. You have a critical. You can sit here to the side for the time being.
DMs, names, Kyler, Sarah, Marin, Daniel, and Markle. If any of them had crits, they are reset.
I'm so happy you just said that because Marin just got her third, so it's reset. Thank God.
You need medics?
Marin,
I want one more wave.
2 of your crits are gone, and you only have this first one. This counts as your first crit of the day.
Why?
Don't worry about it.
Yes.
You have a Dawi coming for you.
I've had 2.
Do you want the wave from the front or back?
You have 0.
One wave from the front, one wave from the back.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, you
I've gotten
do.
2 crits today.
Not anymore. You now are at 0.
You want to keep the rear guard
Yes.
engaged.
I'm gonna light a fire arrow and try to shoot the hobgoblin shield.
With a 13, it will hit into its shield. You will watch it begin to damage the shield partially before it swats it off. I'm gonna go inform him. With a 13, Hobgoblin, as you're fighting, a fire arrow will land into your shield. With a 13, you watch the shield begin to inflame, the wood and the hide beginning to burn. Will the Hobgoblin be able to put it out before... Actually, he'll throw it. He'll throw the shield towards you, Morian, rolling. With a 4, you will not... Oh, okay. Well, unfortunately, the shield is going to go in this direction with a 4 for both of you. You both are going to take it, rolling injuries for both of you. Morian, 12 plus 4, no injury. Tang, 8 plus 6, no injury. It'll just send you back. You watch as the Hobgoblin shield on fire. He will throw it at Tang and Morian, both of them slamming into them, but they will stand back up.
Okay,
Successfully
not the
taking the
plan I
shield
wanted,
off
but it
the Hobgoblin.
Sweet. Cybernetic, this is becoming too much. When you feel comfortable, you're gonna have a panic attack.
Oh, you're waiting. Okay.
Rolling upper. A 6, your will miss. Go wide. But with the 16, you'll set up a follow-up shot. And it will hit the goblin.
Alright.
16 an arrow.
Run, count 45, then hit him one last time. Front gobos are starting to get to shreds.
14 hopper, another arrow will hit a goblin. He will go down. You aim. Which one are you aiming for?
The back.
The back one, understood.
Gobos,
14 arrow.
Yeah, Dreamer Draft doesn't have a roll.
Doesn't look good to me.
Stop arguing. Kill the archers.
No, you stop fucking arguing. You tell me what to fucking do. If I don't want to use my fucking crossbow, I'm not going to.
Hobgoblin in front of you, wearing your father's chain around his throat.
Rolling. 13 plus 2. 13 plus 2, an arrow, Jackie.
This is our last lab, gobos. Make him cinematic.
Hobgoblin, Torty's probably coming straight for you. You're wearing Pop's chain. Give her a good fight. Goblin,
Rolling.
protect the big bad.
Oh, you got
protect
it.
the big bad.
5 plus 2. Our honor guard for Hobgoblin. Get the other players off.
Kyler with a natural 20 before Daniel was able to walk up. You're able to multi-fight against all of the creatures in front, stopping the advance towards your allies. Swinging your blade through and through, stopping all from continuing on. The goblin in front takes a strike to the head, going down as the other ones take minor wounds. As this happens, both of your teammates will begin to come up to the side, supporting you. Rolling. Oh, 12. With a 12 arrows. I am here.
Don't let the big bad get surrounded.
DM.
2 rolls.
Just swords.
Where Milkers is.
7 plus 6, 1 plus 6 plus 2?
Plus 2.
8. 9, still a major. 1 major. Treatment.
He doesn't realize it, but he is bleeding on the floor.
She will pull out her last sterile stitching, plus 3.
7 plus 3, 10, success.
Leader is dead.
As they come in, Daniel, you throw yourself in front of him with a 12. You're able to push the goblin off and deliver a strike to the chest. DM here? Yes. What's the treatment?
Lottie, do you have
Kaz?
Yeah, dip your syringe in here. We got a crit here.
Kaz shoulder bash
Plus
a
2.
goblin off the wall.
Natural 20 plus 3, 23, success.
And then the other one, what is it? Major,
They
you said?
want to try to use their major edge to catch before they fall.
Okay, basic healing potion.
5 plus 2,
Goblins,
success.
go ahead, pause.
Or 15 plus 2.
Pause. Pause.
Alright. Come on.
Move up.
Pause. As the fighting is spread out along the wall, all of you battered and bruised and bloody, you see Torty climb over the edge, rolling an ugly hobgoblin head up to the top. You see a lot of the other goblins freeze, staring at their boss's severed head, and the corpses at your feet with all the enemies that all of you have slain. You see them look at each other as their morale shatters and they begin to flee. Unpause.
Over there. We good? Another push?
Away Gabos. We gave him the time of day.
Alright, let's move back.
Does hit count?
Do any players in this area need an injury roll? Please raise your
Can they
hand.
catch themselves with their
I need
major
a
edge?
Russian roll.
Okay, I will start with you.
Major edge again.
It is reducing a crit to a
Is
major.
a
What does that have?
what's the injury that needs to be progressed?
Falling.
Major injury, I got a
They
back
wanted
down
to know, I just
below.
wanted to make sure.
8
No,
flat.
that's
Progress to a
never
crit.
receiving Not the phrase. A critical.
Rolling,
fail.
how many?
Give me 3 arrows.
17, 7 plus 5, 18 plus 5, no injury.
My resources were hard NPCs.
I see you. Rolling, how many?
Deserve it, that was beautiful.
2.
16 plus 3, 11 plus 3, no injury. Actually, 11 plus 3, 14. It's not iron armor, so it is minor. Yes, how many?
Give me 1 or 2, and I was also never told what limb was disabled.
Oh, did you get 3 majors for disable?
Yes, I got 3 majors when I caught a boulder.
Oh, natural 20 for the first injury roll, 5 plus 6, 11, no injury. The limb that's disabled, 5, 10, 15, 20, let's see, rolling. 5, 10, 15, your right arm will be disabled.
It's always the right arm.
Yeah, unfortunate.
It's always the right arm.
She's gonna hold on to you, and she's gonna push you to wherever I need you.
Any DMs, or any players need injury rolls over here? I believe I got all of you. Good.
I'm good.
Tiberius, do I see any injuries on you?
Oh, he's bleeding.
You see a critical.
Okay, bringing her over to her. All right. Gives her a basic to put in her syringe. Right.
10 plus 2. Success.
An arrow through your head. Do you understand me?
Fix her back.
Trying to tell me how to do my job.
I can't get up. I can't.
Anyone else with an injury?
What's going on?
Easy.
No, they
Looking
collided
over
and
the
changed
edge.
something.
Is anyone else injured?
Anyone else injured? Miss Lottie?
Oh god, can I
Yes.
get 2 more rolls?
Yes.
I...
15 plus 3, no injury. 14 plus 3, no injury.
That's alright.
Come
Here.
She sits you down.
Give me your hand so I can bring you
You're
down.
very sick and shouldn't have been on this mission to begin with.
Serena's not here.
We're good.
Here. She hands you her water skin. Here, it's Grove water. It's nice and clean. At least something. With your whistle.
Who needs rolls? Hands in the air.
Everyone's been rolled for.
Excellent. Your cards are up.
Do you need any rolls though?
I was not fighting.
Understood.
Are we done?
NPCs in the area, if you see some bow props on the ground, please grab them and respawn. Don't want them to be left here. Also, if a few NPCs would like to get troop wagons and stage them outside so the players can return to town once they are done.
Make sure no one is missing. Yeah, I know. Hey, stop fucking around. One last check. Make sure no one's missing. We sure?
Yeah.
Pretty positive everyone's here.
Without effort, there is nothing left in this fortress. You've cleared it, and all this stone will be repurposed into finishing the city and rebuilding our defenses. Everything here will be torn down, and this monument to evil will be gone because of your actions. Damn well done. Damn well done. At this time, I need a handful of volunteers. The rest of you will be led back. If you are less than injured, come over to me. I only need about 4 of you.
Yeah, sure.
Get you back to the wagon.
You have 6.
That's 6.
I was gonna give you. Well, I was gonna give you this. It was a note.
Taking a deep breath.
Something to do with the shadow.
I need a fucking drink.
If I could have some NPCs teleport to me as a mixture of Redogs, and if you have some of the few Erd Hearts. Teleport to me.
I have a troop wagon. Whoever I can TP close to.
I've already spawned them in. I forgot they're on the prop gun. My bad.
Oh, run! I'm gonna take this one away.
Last thing, just to make this as quickly as possible. Bring a bit of transport and some redods on the road exiting out so we can get them to town.
It's already
quickly so
done.
you guys can Perfect. Thank you. Everyone who's leaving is in your hands.
Do you want another odd, or is this your
Obviously, there should be more retards than Earharts because there's only like fucking like what 7 or 8 Earharts. So, also you, I wanted to speak to you. I would love we might be able to do it later. Have the Baron and Vicar ride out to the Grove together because I've been wanting Vicar to get closer to the Baron.
Hello.
He's been trying to, you know, be friends, buddy.
Friend, huh?
Yeah. Also, he was gonna go to the Grove anyway, so.
What you do for your friends. How much are you willing to go to get a promotion? How much do you want that commander spot?
But I want the noble title.
Do you want it? Sure, accompany my dear Capitano. I'm
What's the
fine.
percentage of the green?
Perfect.
Green. Oh, you're
Green.
perfect. Perfect. You're right there. You're right there. You're perfect.
50, yeah, or something like that.
Cook! Come cook with me.
50, 50.
I'm
Cook? Cook?
My name's
Cook?
I mean, middle word.
Yes, sir.
No, I'm terrible at driving. I beat
pick up
back wagon, I
wagons.
guess.
Yes, sir. Rodney, you're a knight?
Kinda, not really.
Oh, okay. Me either. Don't worry. That's what we can relate to each other on our lovely long walks in the field.
You don't get on the cart yet because you're gonna start drifting or have to hold the button.
No, that's why I'm holding, yeah.
Yeah, I know, but that's annoying on your thumb. They might be fucking like 10 minutes.
No, it's all good. You do whatever you like.
Get off the damn cart!
James Ransman.
James Ramsman?
Bored. I died 1,000 times.
Yeah, I know.
Ryman.
And that was not even challenging. It's like 2 swipe and you die.
Yeah. That's Goblin combat. I mean, we'll have the big combat later with the orcs, so if you want actual orc combat.
I mean today or like later on?
It's gonna be a little bit later today, like towards the evening. I know you usually leave by then, so.
Yeah. I actually need to go in like 20 minutes.
Oh shit, okay.
Why they have common names.
That was all my roleplay time of today.
Ice cook.
3 hours in Goblin Town. I want at least to drive that back.
Oh god!
I'm present.
Yeah.
I also still need to take the picture with no background for the poster that map is working on.
Yeah, that's true. I do too, so.
You know what? I'm gonna go anime on Odin.
I was just thinking taking my Zwinder and holding it like that. Like
Oh,
downward.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, you know what? Come with me. Let's go. Let's go!
Yes, Capitano.
Yes, sir. Aye.
You like a half and half, you know? I could bet they'll be big later on.
I'm a half
you know, half and half.
It's a half-cooked chicken.
Oh, hello, Capitano.
You want us with blood on us? Like we kill some who try to escape?
Yeah, more. Yeah, if you have blood toggles, go for it. We definitely have light combat. Still hear crickets. It's weird. Oh, I forgot how hell this was to fight over.
I pray they were successful.
Well, by the numbers
Oh,
that were
thank the
running
tides.
out, I'm guessing it did went well.
No?
Finally, I can take care of this hellhole once and for all.
Now we can use it for the walls himself. I decided to call this recycling.
You look like shit.
Thanks.
Wagons are staged.
Going back to town.
Hmm.
There's a smaller group still in there, just so you're aware.
Understood. Any goblins that have ran have been mopped up for the most part. Some have ran into the bushes, we couldn't find them. So just, for anyone out traveling, be aware of singular goblins of this sort.
Alright. We're gonna get these guys home. You okay here?
Yeah. It's kind of my job. Gotta secure it.
Alright. Let's keep going, everyone.
And then we're bringing back one survivor we found within the walls.
I see.
Survivor? Yeah, he's from the Carters, I think.
I see.
I'm lucky to be alive.
Yeah.
So you might want to speak with him when you get back to town, so he can.
I'll speak to him another day. He looks like he's about to.
Yeah, I know.
I think he just wants to get the hell out of here. I don't blame him.
Yeah.
But the bird is everything
Alright.
okay?
Look okay.
Now the time to guard this place for another 4 hours.
Probably 8. Alright, well, another group I'm sure will be out later. I'm not gonna stand you all day. Your lord took a small group to look at things, I guess.
That's all good. We'll wait for him here.
Yeah.
Watch your step.
Yes, sir.
All right.
He was right.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna drop this off real quick.
We'll leave this back cart here.
That's what I figured.
Yeah, load the injured or the weak into the front cart. If you're still physically able, sit in the back cart.
Back
Well,
cart.
now, physically able, if need be.
Sav, you stay there then, Samuel, in case the cop gets attacked. Anyone to
Oh,
join
sorry,
us?
Faye. Not the full back cart, because we need that for the others. Actually, have you stay in the front cart with the injured in case something happens on the ride back.
No, not you. In a second.
Where the fuck did Ferb go? Ferb? Ferb? Why is he sitting back there? What a
In the back
fuck.
of the last car.
Alright.
Waiting for the Lord Marshal to join for that one.
Claudia's right here. This one.
Position my fucking dumbass, bro.
Getting in with us, you staying here.
I'm not staying here.
Back bending like I've never seen him bend before.
Rear cart's
I don't
loaded.
want to. Don't want to stay in the car and take some lovely notes of this place.
No, if I had armor, I'd stay, but I have a fucking gambeson. Get shot in the chest and die.
You just wear a chain at least.
Ugh. My chain's gone as well. Lost.
Let's go.
Did you just suggest for him to take mine?
Yes.
No, you have an entire garrison filled with chain armor. It's true, we probably do have spares.
Not
Mm.
fancy enough for him anymore.
Okay. What do you think I am? Some potty potty fucking noble?
I don't know, I'm not the one smoking fucking pipe weed and fighting with a rapier and fucking frontline.
No, we don't have enough armor for all the guards just yet, so. Yet.
It's hard enough to teach them to wield a sword, but not like a fucking kitchen knife.
Well, that's one stain off our map.
Yeah. About time. Just, what, one, maybe two more? Maybe three?
Yeah.
Want to go back in retirement.
Wonder if the Imperials will give us some powder so we can just blow it all up and just crumple it and use the stone that way. I don't want to dismantle that entire thing by hand, that's gonna take years.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll do some sort of winch system, just start smashing things.
True.
Or better yet,
I have a few
dang, you might
ideas.
get hired. There you go.
He'll put his brain to use and get paid for it, as an engineer should.
With every kind of stone structure, there are structural fault lines that if you place strikes with a sledgehammer or a large impact, I would say 2, maybe 4 men, you'd be able to topple sections of the wall bit by bit until it's all gone.
Perfect.
We think, does that mean Orc Architect or Goblin Architect exists?
No. If you didn't notice, Orcish and Goblin architecture is basically just put rock on top of rock, and if it stays up, great.
Yeah.
If it doesn't stay up, stick a bone in it, and then it'll stay up. Why else do you think they would have massive tusks on the side of their bone, the side of their fucking walls?
I mean, you say that, but they did make a gigantic war machine in there.
And how many of those do you think they stole?
If for that size of that thing, when I saw it while taking the front wall, I don't know. Ooh. Thank God, I get more VRChat in front of me.
The hell is a break?
When you pull the rein and the ox and he stops suddenly.
You know, I think they had brakes actually. Now that I
Yes.
think about it.
Yeah, they would have for mills. They wouldn't have it for
Get fucked,
carts,
nerd.
but yeah.
Get fucked, nerd.
I know where you're keeping that Graudian fire.
Do you now? My
Yeah.
house just got broken into. I'm not sure anyone knows where I'm keeping it.
And I still come, and the fact I'm able to come back from that so quickly is a testament. So
What happened with that just shitty doctor thing you had to mention?
well, that's
Okay, hand her down. I don't want to get up.
I can drive directly to the keep. So that
Yeah, do that right after.
Killing a few pests. That's
Go on and jump down so I can bring this up to the keep.
Miss Marin, okay?
Miss Mary's fine. We're all fine.
let's just moving.
No, I can't delete these anymore. Okay. Bring them to Cart's Glore. That's still there. Okay. What? Yeah, lemons?
Let's get out of this blood, shall we? I quite like it. I think I spend more time in blood than I do out of blood. You know,
You say that, but that's
Capitano Picard.
Yes, hello.
Are there people that didn't come back yet?
Yes,
I
yes.
don't see a...
There's a group that stayed to do another task. Everyone's alive.
Oh, well, that's good.
That's good.
No,
Yeah, that's
No.
good.
permanent damage.
Permanent damage. I mean, everyone has their limbs intact. I mean, people are, bloody and beat up and sore. But that's gonna happen.
That's great.
But the Orc Fortress is cleared.
Hope you're okay.
The Orc Fortress is clear.
Yeah. The only thing that's left is Balerno.
Balerno. That's the town, right?
Yes.
Oh, I hope that goes well.
Yeah, I hope so too. Alright, I need to get to business, so catch you around.
I don't know why. What's it at that? Good. Oh, good day, Capitano. I'm not gonna question.
I'm just checking in on the rest of the,
Almost done. All the crossbows are done. It's just I'm wrapping up on the arbalists.
Got it. All good.
So I should have those.
I paid you in full, right?
Be done by tomorrow. You paid me partially when you first made the order. A little bit yesterday. I think there's still half of it left, give or take.
There you go.
Wonderful.
That way you can get the materials as you need.
One we rescued from that fortress is being treated by the Imperial Clinic.
I'm not going to question him right now. I need to get a calculation from you on how much is owed for the armor.
For all the armor?
Yes.
I remember this.
All said and done, it's going to be gold and 80 silver.
What?
Can pay in installments.
All
at once.
A lot of money.
Here, let me.
At least some for materials.
Yeah, let me get you 60, so that way you can get the materials going.
Good morning.
There you are.
The sun's risen already.
So I owe you a gold 20. God, that's so weird saying. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it's not my money. My lord.
Yeah. Well, gold 20 soon enough we get your damn armor. Unless you're sneaking that repair on that steel set in for you.
Ooh, maybe. That would be nice. No, it's not mine. It's for my shock troopers. Nothing's ever for me.
It's helped me out a few times.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. I need to get lucky something. That sounds nice. I could use some luck sometimes.
Samuel, are you okay?
I'm fine.
I heard you guys fought goblins.
Attention into care.
He's fine.
Fought a lot of goblins. I
Well, I know the job now, so I can...
I love roleplay.
He's alive. A little bit more worse for wear. I caught a boulder, so my arm is stiff, and I can't let go of my sword.
Alright, dang.
Ledger
Put it
of
up on
all
my
of the
operating
materials I
table.
gave you, or the swords and weapons.
Yep, the cost would be, because I prepared and no. One moment.
Yeah.
I added this up beforehand. Would be 28 silver.
Oh, holy shit! I thought you were gonna say so much more.
I need one
28
almighty God.
silver. Oh, well,
Most
I
of them
mean,
are just repairs, so
that is
basic
true.
materials.
Drop down one and give me one moment.
Just look at the itemized bill that you're going to be
Hello.
getting from
Give
Sam.
me just a moment, if you would, if it's not urgent.
No, it's just about the hobgoblin head, that's all.
Yeah, give me 1 sec. Okay, there's full payment. I had to pay a gold fucking 80 today for armor repairs. Holy shit.
Vicar?
Yes.
I hate to tell you this. You should take a look at the itemized bill from Samuel.
Should
you
I?
will shit. Just take a peek. You will shit.
Oh boy. I'm just gonna walk away.
One letter and already I was paranoid.
Oh. Alright, I'm here. What's up?
I want to see if Sigvana can extract from the hobgoblin's head that Torty gave me one rare viscera.
Okay.
Monster, since it's
What
a special monster, and she
would
can
the
extract.
bonus be? Does Sigvana get any bonuses? Where are you? Are you at the clinic? Or the yeah.
No, apothecary.
Yeah, not a clinic. What's up?
I mean,
I'm here.
do you have bonuses to the roll? Oh, you're okay.
I just harvest. And
Okay.
Because I'm a hunter.
Is there a preset DC for this or not? Because if not, I'll just set one.
No.
Okay, rare viscera.
It isn't a DC for.
It just depends on the
harvesting.
monster that it is.
Yeah.
If it's a rare monster, which a hobgoblin I think
shit.
is, according to like a troll.
Typically, yeah, you don't really see many hobgoblins.
18. Yes, good.
All right.
I'll give it to you.
Thank you, God.
Yeah, okay. Come over here and see if you.
You want this kind of fumble for this, but again, you're not.
Did you need to be looked at?
No,
thank you.
You both look at it, slowly pull. You see the grip tighten more for a moment, and gets harder on the grip.
Is his arm locked up again? Do I need to do this again?
Counterclockwise. The other way.
Oh,
left.
I'm looking at it upside down.
You watch as it begins to I do it, wanna you see a step away couple from of the sword.
Fingers get loose. But then, as the car comes close by, not really kind of figuring it out what you're doing, he comes and touches something that shimmies everything a little bit. Sends your sword really vertically straight up, Tang. Slapping it.
Guess I'm an idiot.
Rolling. You get a nice indentation of a sword print on the side of your face, Fakar. But with a 12.
You're at my mercy next time. I hope you know that.
Oh no, Tyler did it again. And so hits you again with it.
Anti-clockwise.
This time with a 5 and a 7. 2 marks now across your face.
Looks like a big V for the car.
It's Boro.
Can I push it so far clockwise it goes 180? Just
You can. You can attempt it if you wish. With a 17 you watch as it hits Kyler's We're in the head with a 17, but Kyler with a 10. Your mass catches most of it, and it's just a ding into the head, and you're kind of shook it up a bit with a 10.
Can you stop messing around with my arm, please? I need that.
Sorry.
I'm just gonna
watch as the arm moves back.
That's fun though. Okay, so that's
It's
not what we need,
interesting.
because that's clearly moving.
Yeah. You're moving along the joint.
Wouldn't it be up here if his whole arm can't move? Like before, remember when I disabled the arm yesterday? Or, nothing happened.
To undo the hand so I can let go of my sword.
Okay. So it's
If I
not
let go
that
of the
one.
sword, it becomes much more
What if it's the
maneuverable.
one that it's going this way?
This one, Tang?
You want?
Yeah.
As Vicar points it out, not listening to you anymore, Tang, as they're just fumbling around and guessing now.
This one, Vicar? What do you
I think so,
You
yeah.
watch as he pulls away, but with a natural 20. It's actually what you were trying to describe, but hard to see from your position, Tang, and your hands release.
Oh, I thought it was that one.
Hey!
Undo damage that was inflicted during that orc fortress.
Okay.
Oh, gee, thanks.
How's that?
What was in there? Goblins?
Well, I let go. So that's a start.
It made sense that
Snap? Can you...
this one moves the arm, this one would, control the...
What do you mean it makes sense?
I'm
You
trying to
work
sound
Warforged
smart.
in your spare time.
Yeah, of course.
You just sound
You
so
should have seen me
smart when you said
yesterday.
This one does
No,
the...
he just stabbed my arm yesterday and suddenly figured out how to work it.
Oh. What do we need to get it back to operational?
That doesn't look too nice. But
Well,
never went through. Advantage.
there's a couple of things that could be going on here.
A lighter
One,
iron shield as wood still.
the force of all of the blows that it's taken over the past couple of days could have compounded the joints, making it to where the input is no longer going through. It's stopping at one, the other, or another one. Second thing, something could be caught in between my limb. There could be something blocking it, piece of bone, shard of rock, anything like that.
If you're up.
Or the
You showed
third
me how to
thing-
fix my thing when that happened, so it's just to get it in there,
Very
and,
good.
right?
Important.
Let's take off your shoulder
Yes,
plate.
that's the second thing.
Uses a shield primarily.
The third thing is if it is dislocated, if it is outside of its socket, do not. I don't want you stabbing into my arm. That would probably make it worse. And what do you think would happen?
Hey, listen,
when you
we're
really
the
do
engineers
sensitive?
here, okay?
You
Look
hit-
that
you
way.
hit Vicar-
Let us see
Vicar.
your right arm.
I'm watching this to see how it goes. So far, they've managed to smack Vakar in the face twice with the sword and Kyle in the face once.
Look, I can see. I'll be able to see if there's something like trapped in there, right? That's simple.
There's literally nothing I can do to stop him. There's nothing.
Isn't that a fun thought experiment?
I will give you one. One.
Each, one each.
No, one.
All right.
Together.
Look, I'm.
You
okay,
can only
we're just gonna
watch.
look. We're gonna look for something jammed, all right, and then we're gonna pull it out if we see
Yes. Okay. So should we take his shoulder plate off, or is that stuck on?
I'm thinking it's here, right?
I mean, can he move the shoulder joint?
As they attempt to try to help you, guessing their way through, they're assuming they know everything. And you watch as begins you pluck around and mess with things.
Yeah, it could be anywhere up
With
in
an
here.
8, they pull the
No.
wrong bolt out and your entire arm falls off.
Put the bolt back. Put the bolt back. Put the bolt back. Put the bolt back. Yeah. No. It's fine. It's fine. Don't tell mom. Don't tell mom.
Listening to the guy whose body it is.
Because it's more fun this way.
Why don't you try?
While they're doing so,
Push it
they're finding actually a compartment they needed to find before.
Oh shit! It's right there.
Wait. There's something. There's a thing in there. We would have had to have done this anyway.
Yeah, I
we're
know.
smart. Hang on. I got this.
Head stuck deep in there, like the pieces of lead.
Okay, I'll hold this.
I
You
got
pull
it,
it.
I
Yep.
got it. Yeah. All right. 3, 2. 1.
As it pulls out, Tang, your arm kind of just reflexes, swings wide with an 8, knocking them all back.
Oh no! Even if it didn't do that, I was going to do it. I was going to push it.
You may freely see 2 players in front of you.
Oh. We did it! High five. We're engineers.
However, Kyler, as you were sent reeling back, you actually get land right next to the forge with a 4, and your cape catches fire again.
Oh, lovely.
I know how to fix this.
Smoke pot.
Quick, please use that equation oil.
No.
Water, everything on you, Tyler.
Just tipping the water bucket.
Ow! You're kicking me.
I'm smothering it. I'm smothering it.
Alright. Hold it. Stop. I think it's done. Do not put that fucking basin down. Put it down. Put the thing down.
She is helping you up.
I'm so proud of myself. Should be an engineer in my off time.
Right.
Would you trust me?
No.
Damn it.
There's a souvenir for you.
Yeah, I'll put it next to the bullet.
Oh, you have your bullet too?
Yeah.
I carry mine with me.
Shot into my skull.
This one was shot into my chest.
I have a few of those.
Engineer.
Engineer.
Tyler and Vicar posed like that with Tyler covered in muck and grime and shit. Blood, goblin blood.
I had a heavy temptation to throw this at you.
Honestly, Dan, you get a picture of Kyler back in the day in Ledford when he was just covered in muck and grime from his days when he couldn't dress this nicely, and he looks worse now.
Remember when you couldn't move in Ledford and I suggested that we pee on the floor and then freeze it so it could slide you? I've always been big brain, Tang.
That's a great idea.
When somebody else said, put me on a shield and just drag me back to the forge, and that worked.
Nah.
Hey, everyone has their own creative solutions. Don't hate on his just because the other one worked.
Thanks, sweetie.
Of course.
Alright, because of that, I'm not fixing up your mask.
Oh, no, hang on now. You mean put the thing in my mask, right?
Yes.
I won't put the thing in my mask, please, Tang.
Hey,
Do I even...
he saved your life. You're in trouble, Tiberius. Ooh, you're in trouble.
You're in so much trouble.
Selene, as you walk up, you see the young lord covered in mud, blood, soot, soaking wet. No. He looks like he had, like, a crowd attack him with all kinds of things.
Listen, I know the first time, actually the second time technically, was not good, right? But think about it, over time, if we keep exposing ourselves to it, we will get good at it. And then, maybe we can help you. Do you have like a piece of paper that explains how the fuck that works? A parchment? What do you call those?
No.
Blueprint. Blueprint? No.
Schematic.
Schematic. You don't have a schematic? Damn.
And I'm just gonna say this. No. And even with that, you still... Every time his finger moves around, you're gonna be able to hear a soft click.
Where's mine though, this?
I mean, all
It's not the...
Convince Tang to put the thing in my mask.
I'm not against it.
I mean,
I'm still going to do it, you fucking...
That's true. Well, I was nicely asleep in the mercenary.
When do you want to do that?
I swear to God. I don't know, when I'm able to make it to where it doesn't fall apart after you breathe into it like a fucking asthmatic child.
Stay there.
Oh, is that what happened?
We should go take a look at
So you
It works in non-combat scenarios.
that.
The moment it is overexerted.
Like 2 of them?
2.
That triggers
Yeah.
me so much. Yeah, I can.
Okay, leave you guys to your day. I'm going.
I can do it too.
Maybe 3 go...
I'm an engineer now. I fixed Tang's arm. Oh god, there's a lot of you. I'm going this way now.
Expiration date told by DM that they are well trained. So, until I'm told otherwise, I'm considering Asher to be trained.
I'm considered well trained,
Correct.
but I can't leave town because this one keep me on a leash.
Yep.
I'm just a bulldog.
Bulldog. I'm a golden retriever.
We have to be careful with how many. So the way that we,
Into like a dark lab.
the reason why I've been readjusting, at least we have been readjusting well trained, is because the vineyard had like 6 or 7. They had enough that at the point that they were, yeah, it's because you also think about they have the Sardillo working for them as well. So yeah, there was a lot of well trained there.
Who were the well trained folks?
We had Angus. There was.
Angus is what?
Well,
Angus is
he was considered well trained. There was also a lot of miscommunication where people would play champions. I reminded this because of Budgie. People would play champions and they would automatically assume that they're well trained, which makes sense because champions are always well trained, except for the ones that you play as a more main NPC.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I mean, to be fair, that was an issue we were having where people were just playing champions just to say that they were better than the rest of the Imperial.
A lot of people, yeah.
Which
God,
I
remember that
personally
shit.
fucking hated. Yeah, dude. Fucking
All the
literally
people generating
OG
officers.
Fucking yeah, dude. Meanwhile, us, the OG NCOs, like trying our fucking hardest to like try to keep.
And then here was the thing about that, right?
Well-managed.
Everyone was playing champions, and now no one plays champions anymore, except for Blackfield, and he's not a champion anymore.
Yeah.
I think most of them are dead, though. There's a champion right there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's kind
of. He's angry. He's angry.
Yeah, no, I just found out about what's under the fucking thing I thought was a coal mine that people told me they knew for 2 fucking months.
Yeah, no, I saw the stream.
Hey, me and Kylo just fixed Tang's arm. We're engineers now, right?
Brian, you respawned. Me and Storm were waiting for the whole group still.
Oh, well, go outside the wall then. You can escort us back.
Okay.
You're right. Sorry, just come
Here's a secret vault that we've known for years. There will never be anything more terrifying than seeing Arnold fucking
NPCs! If you are part of Refugee Crisis, please come to NPC spawn room.
Yeah, we were talking about Waltron because I thought Asher at this point, with all his training and draw training,
So,
and everything, would be considered Waltron.
It's weird because,
in my personal opinion, Asher, at the very least, would need another month's worth of training from Nafna and Lotus to even consider being
So,
trained.
with a player going up to well trained, it takes 25 in sessions of an expert, but that's the difference where we have to be careful with NPCs because eventually, if Sarah has her entire Drow gang being well trained, they're an unmovable force.
Oh yeah. No.
Yeah, we want to be careful with who we're given. Yeah.
Any like updates on that whole thing with Corvo?
We're going through it. We're trying to figure out because we're really trying to balance everything.
Yeah.
Because I mean I also had the thought where I was like, well, do knights, the Erdhart knights, considered well trained? But then I think about it in this aspect. If you think about it logistically, if you are well trained, by all regards, you can 1v1 every player and theoretically win. That's the dangerous part about well trained. Tang is only considered trained, which is very dangerous. That someone who's well trained technically gets a +2 bonus. Of course, players have their bonuses, right? But it's just thinking of the skill difference.
Isn't it Ari technically well trained?
Who?
thing whenever I look
Harry?
down.
Harry's well trained. There's only like 4 or 5 well trained players, maybe 3. I don't remember how many. Arn, Harry. Yep.
So you go into your little hand
But
menu.
yeah, no, the only thing with that is I was just going off of what Drazker told me when they generated the character.
Yeah. Obviously Drasker isn't here anymore. There's a lot of deliberation we're gonna be doing over the next few days on who gets in, who doesn't.
Yeah.
Because we're trying to obviously have it towards people who are story givers in a way, you know.
Yeah, no,
Like we wouldn't want, you know, he never would, but I'm using him as an example of how much he shows up. Leatherfist would never be well trained because he only shows up every 3rd session, let's say. You know, something like that, and he doesn't.
He's kind of dead.
Well, yeah, he's fucking dead now, but he never gives. He's not a quest giver. Versus like, it would be, you know, thinking about either Vicar or thinking about who else are quest givers. You know, Nafna technically could be. Celine could be. You know, those people. So.
I gave a quest.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, obviously.
I need a teacup.
Yeah, congrats, well-trained ghost.
Obviously, Silvar, my fucking trinkets merchant, is well
Yeah.
trained. Totally.
Yes,
yeah.
exactly. Alright.
Expert merchant.
If you're part of my module, jump down to my module channel. Yeah, I think.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
One of my hands is out of charge, and I need to get food, so I'm probably gonna pop out early.
Yeah, all good. I need to keep checking my charge. Hello. Okay.
Good luck to you all.
Amazing.
Yeah, Nick.
Yeah.
Surely you don't need me to play this for the
No.
rest of the session.
No. If you're
I can play this for like half an hour and just dip.
you are perfectly fine. Remember, it's gonna be over a few fucking sessions. So you've got time.
I mean, during all of that combat, I felt like throwing up for most of it.
No, you're
It's
fine.
building up more and more. I'm dying.
I need to make one more call.
Ointment. Kill me.
NPCs one more time. If you're part of Refugee Crisis or would like to volunteer, just drop down to Nick Module. Thank you. Said that really fast.
Water.
Yes, drink water. Probably not gonna be able to do my module to the full extent that I wanted to, but that's fine. It's just going to be a small group instead of a bigger
Now,
group.
Are these like just like one-off characters? Or are these gonna be?
Oh, it's up to you
Like...
completely. So, what this?
Mine will be reoccurring.
Yeah. So here, I'll explain how this module is gonna work. I'm not gonna be sitting. I'm not going to float over the module and watch it. I actually have to have you 3 play the farmers specifically. Because that's the main point. So I'll explain. Obviously the module, if I had my full 8, we would have had 4 of them become farmers, 2 of them would have been sick. We can probably have you be a farmer who is sick, right? Just double it. But your cart is still damaged, so you still want to get repaired. You want to get it repaired by Marin. You want a new overhang for it. You know, if you're in a wagon, you know how they have the cloth overhang. So get that repaired from Marin. So, if I can stop having a fucking stroke and figure my words out.
You're fine.
The one volunteer from the Lord's Retinue I'm not going to do because don't have the numbers. So actually, here's what we'll have you do. You'll be coming from the North Road, which is the, I hope everyone knows what the North Road is by now. North Road. No? Really? Okay, you know what, come over here.
Pile of pillow.
We're in here now, so north, this way. Northern Road. You can tell which is north because the compass rose there on the bottom left.
Yeah.
So.
It always reminds me of a ship.
I
Yeah.
sometimes forget we have that one on the wall. I always look on the floor and I completely forget that there's one on the wall.
Embassy, past Crossroads, past the old Teller Keep.
Yeah. So you guys will come down from the North Road. You can park your cart. Go to and then from I mean, again, this whole module, I'm keeping it up into your guys' hands, is to create live, you look like fucking brothers. Obviously,
Donald and he's Ronald.
as a group, you guys have come from the trained farmlands. You aren't satisfied with the way that Palaman is treating you guys. So you guys took a wagon, you took what you can in the middle of the night and rode towards Nodus, in which you made it here. During your way here, sometime in the bit more northern by the mountains that you would have more than likely had to cross, there was a storm. That's where you got sick. So you will have to go see Ladia. One of you, or all of you, doesn't really matter, can bring the cart to Ladia. And then once that's done, I do want all of you to go to the tavern to try to get food. You guys have barely any coin to your name after the treatment and after the cart repairs. So try to see if they will either give you the food for free or at a discounted price.
Okay.
If they make you...
And this would apply... This would apply for the medical treatment too, right?
For the medical, pay full. Pay full price for that.
But it would take everything we'd have.
Yes.
Basically.
If they don't agree for a discounted price or for free, you guys will split you'll split the meal, so you'll do 2 meals for 4 people. So, half a day's worth of food. If you guys want these to be, and then after all of that, then you will make your way to Harry, wherever he is. Heard that he was expanding the farm, because Nodus farm will be getting bigger soon, and ask if he needs more farmhands. You are from the trained farmland, so all of you know how to farm, right? Obviously, I've already spoke to you about your role. If you guys want these to be...
About that, I can technically do for a few days.
Yeah,
farming.
that's the
It'll
point.
just be like
Yeah, you're gonna do it for a few days, and then yeah, you'll do it. So, eventually, you make your way to Harry. If he hires you, he hires you. If he doesn't, he doesn't. But make sure to let him know, like, hey, your farm's gonna get bigger. You need more hands. You're all experienced farmers. You all have worked at the farmlands for God knows how long. Fucking, some of you could have been there for 20, 30 years since you were born. Make it up in your head. If you want these to be reoccurring, you can. We are more than happy to be reoccurring. But if you want to just be one-off because you might have already too many NPCs, then just, have him be a farmer. So,
Never too many.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have that many, and then one of them is going to likely die today, so,
Oh? Who?
Well,
I'm guessing that my Imperial NPC that I created, that I got permission to make an NPC that left the Grove alive.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to be on the firing line.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Oh, shit.
What was your question?
Could I can make them semi-recurring, but you said did you just say that they're gonna work for the farm a few days and then just...
No, you guys will work for the farm permanently. It's only her specifically, because we've talked about a role that she wanted to do, so.
Oh, got it.
Yes.
Got it, okay.
So.
And you think I could play up if I'm a half-elf? Like, not wanting to take off my hat, and if Ladia tries to take me into the actual Imperial Clinic, maybe freak out a little bit? I don't know if I'll actually do this. But I'm just exploring the idea.
Yeah, sure, go for it. I'm fine with that.
So...
Oh.
I'm happy with that.
I mean, because of the split between, where we're from and Nodus, it's absolutely gonna be like, I don't want to be left alone in a building with Imperials as an elf.
Yeah, I mean, you would have obviously, all of you would have heard stories about Imperials and what they've done.
Yeah.
We'll say if someone else could drive the cart, because me and my vertigo, probably not the best idea. I'll just fucking...
There you go.
I mean, out of character. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, out of character I can drive it, but in character I probably can't. But yeah, you seem like a cart man.
Yeah, I mean, luckily I'm not gonna make you spawn all the way up north. I'll literally just put you, like, right here, right? Is there any questions? Because, again, this is going to be a module. I'm not going to float over your shoulder the entire time. I'm literally going to send you guys to go and go.
Do we know about Marin, or should we be asking first to whittle down where to get our cards?
Yeah, I mean, you guys are new. You guys have never been to Nodus, so you don't have to do everything in the event that I said. But for the most part, your checklist is get the cart repaired, so that way Marin can. We want Marin to make money.
Look, I know I'm late, but do you still need help?
Always come to the map room.
All right.
What do I want to do with him?
But yeah, the checklist is we have a broken card, or a breaking card, and a sick person.
I forgot.
Yep.
And then
Lady Nadia.
we need
Yes.
to
Why am I
acquire
late?
jobs
Okay.
to gain coin.
I did not sign up,
We might,
but I'm
we
here now.
might be hungry
why not?
because who knows when our supplies ran out.
Is there any specific new NPC you have been wanting to play? I don't know what NPCs you have.
Not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot.
I've
Okay.
got a hobbit, got a scholar, and then I've got this guy.
Do you need that role of the retinue person?
I'm thinking about one better. Samuel needs a assistant armor smith. So,
That's, okay with.
I
mean, it's a thing. A farm can have absolutely someone that works with metals.
it would have, yeah, he would have worked with
Sharpenstand,
metals,
picks
so,
and stuff like that. Like,
would you be, I was gonna ask you, because I'm not gonna force you to play a role, if not, I can always get someone else. Potentially someone who is from the Trent farmland. You are basically what they have closest to a smith. So you would have worked, obviously, on, like, horseshoes. You would have worked, nails, stuff like that. So you know how to work some metal. Willing to possibly start working for Samuel as his assistant armor smith, because he needs someone else to help produce stuff, because he has, like, fucking... I think he has 12 session in-days of orders, yeah, that he needs to fulfill, so...
Would this be a continuous role?
It would be, yeah, you would probably be, if not, if you're not comfortable, I'll get someone else who wants to. Fuck, maybe even I will. I want to be an armor smith. We'll put it on the back burner for now. This can happen within any fucking, the next few sessions. So, I'll give you the rundown I gave them.
Nick, if you do play an armor smith, you absolutely need to get the Home Depot theme song.
Dink, dink, dink. Yeah. Maybe Vicar will become an armor smith.
Should we?
He did actually already offer to teach Vicar how to bump out armor. So, say that again.
Should we put our names for our characters for this module?
Yeah, put it in your status if you can.
Yeah.
That way it's easy to see who's who. Yeah, you guys would have known each other.
We'll probably know each other. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you one last rundown. This group is from the Trent farmlands. You are not satisfied with the way Palamon was treating you. You were hired to work for basically the Trent farmlands to deliver food to Nodus. Obviously, ever since, Palamon has cut off that soon enough to eventually start the war. Either that you feel overworked because you feel like they're trying to make, pull more food out of you than normal, whatever the reason may be. You guys grabbed a wagon and left in the dead of the night with nothing but pretty much the clothes on your back and maybe like a small satchel of supplies. You are all experienced farmers. You could have worked there for fucking 5 years, 10 years, or you could have literally been born there. This man right here is sick. He got sick through a storm. He was sitting on the back, and obviously that's where one of the rips in the overhang was, so he was wet. Obviously he has a cold, a fever. I mean, it's like, you probably have like pneumonia, right? Like something that can be treated, but if not, very deadly. All of you will make an attempt. Here's your checklist. So, you need to get the overhang for the cart repaired. You guys, obviously I approve however much that costs. You need to go to, obviously, get him treated, however much that cost is approved. You guys need to go to the, tavern to buy food at a reduced cost, preferably. If they refuse to give you a reduced cost or anything for free, you will only buy 2 meals, and you will split them amongst you 5. And then at some point, preferably probably at the end, all 5 of you will find Harry and ask him to work at his farms. As you heard, it was being extended, and you know that he needs more farm hands. Any questions?
Where do you want us to park the car?
I will use my prop gun and probably just spawn one in, and then you guys can just drive into town. Where to park it?
Kind of further space.
Yeah, more than likely, once you talk to Marin about getting the cart repaired, tell her you'll just park it, like, behind, you know where her training dummy is? It's on the other, like, it's right behind her shop, just on the other side of the wall. So, like, you'd put it, like, fucking, like, outside the wall here, so it's not blocking up the area.
Okay.
Any other questions? Obviously,
We talk to Marin, but while we're going around town and talking to people, where do you want me to park it?
you can pull it all the way into the center area, like right where the tavern is.
Just drive it around, being like, "Hey, we need someone to fix this."
Yeah, I would say probably take it, drive it into. No, let's just have you automatically park it to the side here. No, you're gonna want it in. Yeah, whatever. Just park it outside of town because we don't have the room for it. So park it outside of town, then you guys will walk in. Obviously you can have these be reoccurring roles. You can have it be one-offs. It does not matter to me. Other questions?
My last question.
Yes.
We know of a conflict in Palamon, but we can't offer details, really. We just know that there's a conflict, and that's the reason for our whole
what you guys would actually technically know, is that your normal shipments that you were shipping from your farmland down to Nodus have been stopped and were taken, by different soldiers. You guys never questioned it, but you know that the normal shipments down to the south stopped happening. Holy shit.
Soldiers keep taking our shipments, and they're working us to the bone.
Yeah.
Basically the whole.
Yeah, we're being overworked.
Yeah.
And they keep putting more pressure on us to work more.
Yeah, because obviously they want food for their war effort, so they keep trying to drain you of the grain.
Turning us into slave labor, basically.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no. Let's leave.
Like obviously at a normal farm, you know, normally the province they're in, they give about 50% of the grain to the king. But eventually, you know, the number would have started going up to 60 to 70, you know, eventually they're just taking more than you can, and you're starting to lose money.
We're giving almost everything away, we could say.
Yeah. Gun. Wagon.
Oh, so you're, Luna, you're Lemuria?
Yeah. You can call me Lemmy for a nickname. Just couldn't fit it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spawn it in, I'm gonna go grab it, so I'll be right back. Let me go find the cart that I want, and I'll bring it here.
Okay.
Do we not just have the normal wagon? Eshma prison, Eshma noble, generic prison, generic noble, real prison. Urgent cart, small cart. Do we not have normal wagon? B.
They know where he came
Alright, come with me.
Yeah, you need to.
Actually, don't come with me, just teleport to me when I say.
Okie dokie.
Whoa. That shouldn't be. Why? Yeah, here. Calm down. Doing this. Should not be lagging. Piss me off. Teleport to me.
I spawned in and the world hadn't loaded, so I just see a floating horse and nothing else.
The horse is the world.
Oh my god. A floating head.
Oh yeah, be careful, that hat.
I can have a hat.
Yeah, that hat doesn't go invis. I'm getting really pissed off because my computer is starting to lag. Why? Like literally freeze.
Q in your hat also doesn't go invisible, be careful.
You do have a glorious hat, by the way.
So obviously, I'll remain in the call, so that way you guys can ask me questions. But from here, everything is all up to you guys. So any remaining questions before you send you on the way?
When do we conclude? Like, whenever, if Harry hires us or if he doesn't, like, do we tell you or do we just assume everything's good?
Just kind of, once you guys have done all the tasks, inform me of what's happened, so that way I'm tracking.
Okay.
Or even better, if you want to do it this way, again, because these can be reoccurring characters, we can just have you guys put it in the NPC blurb outcomes. Kind of, yeah, that way just write it down and be
we'll
like...
see what happens, but yeah.
Actually, just inform me and call, because that way, yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
Alright. Well.
Okay, good night, gang.
Yeah. Well, you guys are free. Go give them hell.
Everyone good?
I'm good.
Okay.
Okay, kill over. Yeah, no, let's be. This is. Why are you so low? The fuck? That's weird.
As you're walking down the street, you remember. Oh, shoot. You left your dagger back at home. You know it's never good to walk around without your boot knife.
I already know what it's
Oh, you're
gonna
bringing
be
her
about.
too?
No.
No, I'm just dropping her off at the tavern, don't worry. Alright.
Hello, Capitano.
Good day.
Yippee, yippee, pony ride.
Is this because the Lord Marshal wouldn't let you on his horse earlier?
Yes. Thank you for swapping my motive out.
Don't walk so close to me.
I was
Good.
walking the same direction.
Try to rob me.
It's on fire.
Oh.
Yeah, that was.
You know, that makes sense.
That's what caught fire and burned me.
Are you gonna ride past or?
Energy right now.
Okay, no.
Everybody's like,
I'm assuming the people up here would know where to go.
We're trying to figure out things to do. Don't know if we'll actually manage to do it, but that would be good as an option for sure. Just let me know how much.
We'll figure it out. Likely able to be heard from a decent amount. Oh.
That was. That.
It's fine.
Oh.
Everyone just. Ow. What happened? What did you just
I just saw a car go up Mac. Fuck through that wall. I just saw a car go Mac fuck through that wall away that way, and I think that's the car.
You owe to be fucking paid for fighting against your common fucking enemy.
do I bow a curtsy?
I don't know. Possibly.
You have absolutely no dignity whatsoever. Oh, those are lords. I suppose they're right. Once a gutter rat, always a gutter rat. Those are right.
Is that good?
Oh, this ought to be good.
Yeah.
From his past for so long.
I curtsied, and I did it right.
He's gonna bring something back.
Okay. You're stuck in his head.
And you dare to come into my estate?
No, I'm not stuck in my head.
Everything gets sent to my warehouse. Please. I'm a rightful lord of these lands. If I want to take something, I'll take it if I need to.
Right. Do you want me to climb in the back or?
Tell me, Jimmy. What happened to the rest of your rightful lords that share blood with you? Why do they not? I think that answers itself, doesn't it?
He's like 6 foot tall.
The next time you come onto my estate begging for money like a peasant, I'll have you thrown out like a peasant. Do you understand me?
No, I understand you loud and clear.
Excellent. Let it be clear that those ties are cut.
No,
Yes, Lord.
I can turn into anything.
What are you all staring at?
Maybe I do want to go with them.
Came out on my dad's tablet.
Okay, well, I think I'll wait to get food. Seems like the tavern's a bit of a hot spot today. Not to mention,
I need to get back to work. I'll check in with you later.
Oh.
No, I don't think anything of it. I always. No, of course. Aaron, you don't need to worry about that at all. Not even a little. We can always work through things. I'm always okay. I'm just mostly worried about everything that happened. This morning has been quite eventful. Everyone fighting and then that happening. I feel like tensions are high. I haven't felt this stressed since the work war. I'm gonna.
Out of the sun, I must escape.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We can talk later. I'll definitely be back.
Oh, fighting.
You of course know that
Yeah.
an act with the
Take
word.
care.
Also, Rose is really bad at comebacks.
I don't know whose this is. I'm putting it in the garbage though.
Certainly did it.
Alright.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I just want to sit here.
I'm discussing plots with people. I'm gonna talk
That
to
was fucking interesting.
Ray to see what his ideas are,
That
and
was
then I
more
come
than
back. We'll
interesting.
bother you. Hopefully, it's less busy
Man.
here. So, yes.
I didn't expect them to have a falling out. I thought they were tight.
Keep up the good
Mm.
I
work.
need to
though.
talk to you at some point too.
Lords get falling out
Sure.
over small
Back after
things, yeah.
Ray. All right.
All right.
Oh, aren't that the truth?
I would love some amazing food at this wonderful establishment run by. Well, I guess technically you for the time being.
Dodds.
Yeah.
Owned by their Dodds, paid for by me. The fuck do you want? I have mushroom stew. I have paninis. Take panini.
Do you want?
You can make the decision, whatever you think I'll hate
Oh,
the
fuck
most.
you. You cannot eat next time then.
The panini was good. I was gagging at the mushrooms too.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Whatever you think I'll hate the most, you can give it to me.
If you don't want
Oh, mushroom stew's been
What do you want to eat?
I don't want to make a decision. Fuck.
A mushroom.
What should I
panini?
get?
Can we have a mushroom?
Be a
panini?
fucking man and make a decision.
Panini.
I'll do the panini.
There you go. You want a drink as well?
No.
It's on me if you want one.
Cheap today, I see.
Yeah, very cheap.
25 copper.
There you go.
On duty still.
Yeah.
Not bad. Pay for your drink if you wanted one.
No.
I think Vana.
Units both for you.
Ooh, how much?
And always wonderful food here.
42.
It smells good too. Maybe I'll get a panini too. I was leaning mushrooms
42.
too, but
Panini.
Sorry, I'm very short.
Yeah, no, maybe she could use the stool back there.
Fuck you.
Man, thank God the tavern's always open at my favorite time.
What's your favorite time? The middle of the day?
No. I'm trying to put in good words.
Oh, I see.
Couldn't imagine the tavern being run by a random fucking person.
What's
So
going on
true.
with it?
Let's see.
this cooking's
you want
excellent.
food
I've
or
had
drink?
it the last couple times.
Eight,
The fact that he's funning in himself is
What do you want?
pretty good.
And they're excellent at running the place as well.
Yeah,
Those
I
haven't
know
had a
that's the
waffle
point.
here in Weeks.
No,
Listen,
no
just
fires, no explosions.
listen, just
no
because
break-ins.
I hate him and he hates me doesn't mean I want someone else to run this tavern because they could spit in my food. At least he doesn't. Yet.
If Papa hated you, you would know.
Yeah, I totally don't.
There's definitely a strong dislike there.
15 copper.
I feel like he hates me.
Thank you.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Papa?
I mean, to be as nice as I possibly can, the two of you are the reason that I probably am not going to be able to continue running this place. So there's, a little bit of justification behind it.
Him?
See?
To be fair.
The
I mean, I helped get him whipped.
speaking about whipping,
Oh, he was the main catalyst. What do you want to eat?
Is someone being whipped right now?
I think.
Maybe.
Oh, I didn't hear anything.
I didn't hear anything either.
That was
I'll
weird.
just take the panini. If panini and ale, please.
You want a drink too?
Yes, I'll take some ale.
40 copper.
Yep. On that front, I did send missives to some of the lords I know to try to swing things in your favor. For the tavern.
See how it goes. They're supposed to have the meeting this morning.
I know.
And depending how it goes, there might not be anywhere to eat tomorrow. We'll see.
Thank you for the meal and the drink. All right.
You know, I could not imagine someone else running this tavern.
I mean, depending on what gets decided, they're going to shut down the tavern for now.
Ugh.
There'll be nowhere for people to eat here.
Right at the bakery.
Until I find somebody to replace it.
I'm assuming he's back up at the keep. Or is he still in there?
Who?
The representative?
Oh, he's at the keep. They're supposed to have a meeting this morning. The small council.
Oh, I'm probably too late then. Oh boy.
Almost a gold poured into it.
Seen Matthias around here.
Decision gets made by them.
He just left.
Carter's Guild.
Bathhouse.
It sounds like it's coming from the stone quarry, which is weird that that's coming all the way over here.
Yeah.
Hey, Nick.
Yep.
Spear would like to know how well the tonic worked that she gave for the sick person.
I'm coming over, don't you worry. At the clinic or
Alrighty.
at her apothecary?
Yes.
What do you think you want to do?
I try to keep it a little bit.
What is the tonic that you gave to Jimen?
Is the sapphire moss and water, grove water mixed into it? Sapphire moss is usually good for bringing fevers and stuff like that down.
Okay. I'm no roll needed. It'll be successful. It's not like an injury roll or anything, so it'll succeed over time.
Okay.
I think it's letting up.
Okay.
That's wonderful.
You should start
I can
feeling
breathe.
better throughout the day. Yeah.
Hey, Wynn, did you hear?
Yeah, what's up, man?
When do you want to
However,
go for that ride?
I can probably do it after I'm done here as Ray, which won't take me too long. So
Yeah, okay. Let me know. I'll stay here.
yeah.
I don't want to get. It's just I don't want to take long.
Hey, Nick. If you got a second.
What's up? Let me go up one
I
to
got
Soda.
it. Yep.
All right, what's up, Soda?
Soda here has found a camp out in the woods. If you want to, you can teleport to Soda.
Yeah, it's like due north of the graveyard / spider caves.
Yes, I know what camp you found. I don't think this was supposed to be found yet, I'll be honest with you. I don't know, though.
This is a question for Brunswick now at this point, do we think?
Let me, here, Epic, come to the map room. I'll show you what the teleport is called, so you know. And then, yeah, I think it would have to be a Brunswick question. You said this is where, north of...
North of the spider caves.
Yeah.
I think it's this guy right here.
If you go to the old graveyard, it's like
Yes,
right
this is what it's
north
called.
towards the it's like right north towards the elder tree, and then the other side of the hill from that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm gonna have to confer with Brunswick on that. He's currently doing something right now, though. It's the issue.
Yeah, I figured.
What a shit time for you to find this.
Yeah, no, right? I can hold in position if you want. It doesn't bother me.
Hold for a second. I just went over to where Bruns is. He's in another conversation. You can poke him after he's done. Here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I have not approached because I saw it and was like, I better ask.
That's a good thing to do.
That's a good player character right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
There's the energy we've been waiting for all day.
The stick was only applied after the incident, and the rest started refusing to work. I promise you, Mr. Monocle, if you could find Slate and have him brought back, their spirits will be crushed enough where I could get them back in line, and there will be no need for a stick. They'll know there is nowhere to go but to the mines to work. Unless you're about to replace the workforce with something other than slaves, which would cost money.
Yeah, I know that. Well,
You are free to do as you wish if you talk to Zarek.
He does still owe me a favor.
If you could get me double the bodies out here, I'm sure the quota would be met and fixed. Or if Slade could be returned, which I'm sure he will be, their minds will focus more on their work than the breakout that will never happen.
There's the energy. Keep this up and you'll hit your
I'll think about it. I'll see what I can do about Slate.
For now, we'll do our best to keep them in line.
Do you have any idea where did he go into the forest?
Bring around the cold buckets. Bring them water. What do they want now?
Do you think he went in the forest?
It's the only place he could have gone. He was struggling with McNara up there on one of the scaffolds. Took the hammer, hit McNara in the knee. He tumbled down and he took off over the cliffs deep within. It's been about a day now.
Probably wouldn't have gotten far.
Oh, of course not. They have to still be in the province. Plus, they have no food or water. So they'd have to be near a river, I think.
I have a few people that might be able to help track him down, but
If you're able to bring him back, I can assure you work will return to how it should be.
all right. What do you think?
When you have 2 minutes free, Browns, I have a question for you.
What's up?
Kaz has wandered into the woods and they found the small bandit camp. Is that populated?
Yes, it is.
Okay, would you like me to get NPCs and populate that? Or is there something... Because I don't know what's happening there, I'm not tracking that.
Pause them in place.
Understood, they're paused.
Go pause them in place.
Alright, Soda, you will remain paused in place. I got the confirmation.
Copy that. I'll move back up then.
Yep. Alright, so it might be some time, because he has to finish his current module he's doing right now. So,
I'll keep myself entertained.
yeah, I'm sure you can. Have fun, I guess.
Around the world, around the world.
So I obviously have far more contacts than I ever would.
Okay. Go walk town.
Day of fucking, and then you'd have 18 kids.
True. Be a long fucking day, literally.
I can see the vein popping up on his forehead from you.
God, 18 in one day. That's fucking
Can you
exhausting.
imagine? Can you imagine?
Make sure you get your little electrolytes. Goddamn.
18 rounds.
And make sure the car's not, actually collapsing before. Yeah, I mean, a woodworker is.
But right now, the only thing that's saving grace is my citizenship. Even the barony didn't know.
And we'll work out the rest of it. And you'll need to leave the boots.
Nick, what are you doing?
When Win was done, was what he was doing. We're gonna run out to the Grove with men, but it can be put on pause.
What's wrong with Kaz?
You told him pause in place. So I
Did you just leave them there?
Yeah, I asked you what you wanted me to do, and you said just pause them in place. I didn't know from there.
You fucking.
Okay, hold on. Let me move him away, so he doesn't have to listen to us. Oh.
Thing. Switch into the cultist, the robed avatars that Ash made. Do that quickly. Nick, do me a favor.
Yes.
I need you to get somebody to portray Zenik. Have Zenik as a merchant that co-owns the stone mine with Markle.
Understood. Okay.
Zenik provides the manpower, the slaves. Markle's probably gonna try and negotiate something to get rid of the slaves or whatever. If Markle takes over, he's gonna have to pay full. I need you to kind of work with this improv because I gotta go take care of Kaz.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. All right, you guys turn invisible.
I am in need of one emergency NPC to play a role for me. Please drop down to NPC 3. One more time, I am in need of one emergency NPC. Please drop down to NPC 3.
Come on. You're taking a bat. You're taking a bat. Come here. No.
Alright, Wind, I might need you earlier than I thought. Perfect, you're leaving right now. I see that.
Well,
Take care, Tote.
see you around.
Alright, go ahead and respawn for me. Come to the NPC room. Alright, Bronze had to deal with something else. I'm taking over on the Zenik thing for Markle. The workers, they're all slaves owned by Zenik of the Merchants Guild. The Taskmaster's been brutal towards the workers. They've been working too slow. They have been unending beatings and punishments that have affected the work quality. The spurring on the escape of the name Slate. The Taskmaster knows the slaves who broke him free, or who helped him get the chains out, but they won't talk. Slate's escape. The other slaves are restless. The Taskmaster, blah 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 blah. We don't care about that. We need to get Markle to either help catch a slave or buy our Zenik and take full control of Stone Mine. Would you be willing to play this Zenik?
Yeah, I guess, honestly, if you need me to do it.
Yeah, I mean, none of the... I went to NPC 1.
About it.
Yeah, I don't know either. He dropped it on me.
Nomad or something? I think that's Nomad.
Yeah, but, you know, he's not around much, so...
sounds like his character.
Yeah.
I know, I haven't seen the motherfucker in ages, so...
Let me get the full price from Bruns.
Yeah, we'll see what I can do.
Bruns, how much would the full price be that Marco would have to pay?
For the other part of the mine?
Yes.
Zenek will be willing to let go of it for around 66 silver.
Understood. Okay. 66 silver is how much he needs to pay you to get that other... No, for the other half of the stone mine. You co-own it with Markle.
Okay.
So...
let's see. This had like more of like an armor. I'm pretty sure it did. Yeah, because I remember briefly what the model looked like. So. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. Okay.
Well, good thing you know, because I had no clue.
I kind of remember, sort of. Yeah, it's like kind of coming back to me, sort of. It's like he has like a dark hair. He has like a dark-haired elf.
So it's just negotiations, you know, basically telling like, oh, are you sure, you know, not having slaves, you know, then you have to pay them, you know, that affects, you know.
So, yeah, I might have you just in my ear just to make sure that I'm
Yeah.
on the right.
Yeah, of course.
It was like a blue. Where's blue? What the fuck? Blue? I guess it's kind of blue. 32 will do, I guess. Let me just do like white or some shit. I don't know. I'm a fucking. He probably doesn't even fucking remember anyway, so
Yeah,
it
no.
doesn't really matter. So what the hell is alternative material? Oh.
Let me.
I think this looks alright to me. I don't know.
Yeah. I'll have you here. Let me speak in your head. I'll have you teleport to me once I get to the Merchants Guild. Let me just make sure that they're not already there.
He's not awake.
Yes, I can.
So let's hope fucking not. I will be invisible. My name is Zenik. If he wants the other half of the snow mine, it's 66 silver.
You feel like it will take a few minutes. Give me 1 second. Brunswick to step away to deal something with higher precedent.
Nothing's higher precedent than Markle Morgul.
Alright, I'm in the Merchants Guild. They're outside.